I'm Christina Lopez-Aducci, and welcome back to At Home with House of Puff. Today, we're out and about in Manhattan at Gotham Dispensary. As you can see, Gotham is a lot more than just a dispensary. It's a fashion-forward cannabis concept shop in the East Village, one of New York City's hippest neighborhoods. Far from stoner stereotypes, Gotham has everything you could want to fashionably incorporate cannabis into your life. And what can be better than that? Well, I will tell you, Gotham partnered with Strive. They're a Harlem-based nonprofit that provides job training and placement for returning citizens. So when you shop at Gotham, you not only get one of the bougiest cannabis experience around, you're also helping to repair the harm on the war on drugs. We're here to get the scoop on some of the best cannabis NYC has to offer from Cora Walters. Cora is one of Gotham's highly trained sales associates. Thanks for being here, Cora. So excited to get into it.
Thank you, Christina. I'm super excited.
First, talk to me about your personal experience with cannabis and why you chose to work at Gotham.
So in 2020, I founded a brand called Elevated Yum, and we do infused parties and activities to just try to help our guests be more intentional with their consumption and learn that cannabis is something that you can use in your everyday life.
And you founded this with your mom, right?
Yes, so me and my mom, Miss Miriam Body, she's a chef in Harlem, and our main focus is giving back to the community and making sure that we involve them with this new legal market and just make sure that information is there for them and just to educate them, you know.
And so why Gotham?
So Gotham is woman-founded by Joanne Wilson. That was very important to me. And we're also helping to merge the culture with more of an upscale vibe to help to destigmatize cannabis.
Love it. So you're gonna help us today with NYC Cannabis reviews. We're in the city that never sleeps. So recommendations for a night out on the town.
My recommendations would be our MFNY pre-roll. I love a great pre-roll. It's super convenient, easy to carry around in your bag, and you don't have to roll up or do anything. You just need a lighter and the pre-roll and you're ready to go. This one is a 3-to-1 ratio, so it has 3 parts THC, 1 part CBD. So the CBD helps to give you more of a full-bodied high and more of a balance. So you can go out and be in the club and dancing and having fun, but you're not gonna feel super, super high, like where it weighs down on you. So I love this one. It's great for a night out. I also love our Flower House Rainbow Sherbet 11. So this is a perfect hybrid. It gives you that 50-50 balance, best of both worlds. And then I also love this one because it's a nice berry fragrance. So it's like a smooth smoke.
All right, so next, looking for something that will knock me out at night.
Yes. So the city that never sleeps, sometimes we do need to wind down.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So I have a great selection of our gummies. The first one I want to talk about is our Florist Farm. This has a 1-to-1 balance of THC and also CBN. So CBN is going to be like CB night. So people use that to wind down. It's like a natural occurring melatonin. So they isolated that property from the CBD to help people get to sleep without that melatonin. You know, sometimes melatonin makes people feel groggy in the morning afterwards. So this is a perfect balance 1-to-1. And I recommend starting with like half a gummy, 5 milligrams to see how that makes you feel. We like to say go low and start slow.
So do we. Love that. So these are 10 milligrams per piece?
Yes, these are 10 milligrams per piece, 100 milligrams in the 10. And next, our Heirloom Pillow Talk. So these do have the melatonin for that extra punch to go to sleep and stay to sleep. These also have CBN, which is a CB night. And these are also fast acting. So these are nano-emulsified. I don't have to wait around. These are gonna be fast acting. They hit me in about 20 minutes. So sometimes when I need to go to sleep, I've had a very stressful day and I don't really wanna, I just wanna shut off from the world.
Exactly.
I love the Heirloom. I usually take a full gummy, but you can take a half again. Go low and start slow. And because these hit you a little bit faster, you'll kind of get the result you're looking for sooner than later.
Incredible. So these are also 10 milligrams?
Yes, 10 milligrams each gummy, 100 milligrams in the entire bag.
All right, so we've talked about a night out, sleep. How about after a workout or a run? What kind of products are you using?
So after a workout, I will be using our Head and Heel Relief Tincture. This is a full spectrum cannabis oil that you just drop under your tongue and it starts absorbing into your bloodstream. I would use this if an alternative to like a gummy or smoking, if you want something that's more discreet and easy. It just comes in an oil dropper, so it shows you on the side the measurements of everything. And I mostly use this like every single night. After standing up for like 9 hours and helping my guests, I would love this one to like help me relax.
Love it, love it. And then we have a tonic bath soap, which I'm very familiar with.
Yes.
So talk to me about why you like to use this.
So our tonic is a woman-owned brand. And I love to use this one because we all need a bubble bath sometimes, you know? Unwind, have your little glass of wine.
Yes.
It's just a great moment for yourself at the end of any day.
Yeah.
So I love this one because a bath soak is great for those aches on your body. Sometimes, like you said, after a workout or a run, you just need that soothing relaxation. So I love this one, and it also has CBD in it as well. So like we spoke about with the tincture, that helps with the aches on your body, and it will just be more of like a relaxing, unwind treat for yourself at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, Cora, for sharing all of that great information. All right, so I went home with the products that Cora recommended. So let's talk about my personal experiences with the products. So let's start with Florist Farms. So this cultivator is located in Cortland, New York, where they've honed their farming expertise for years. As a New York brand created by and for New Yorkers, they have an intuitive understanding of the unique needs and preferences of their local community. I actually recently took a trip up there and was blown away by their attention to detail and craft. So after Cora recommended Florist Farms Blueberry Nighttime Gummies, I gave them a whirl. These gummies are packed with 10 milligrams of THC and 10 milligrams of CBN per piece. And they are great to unwind and knock out at night. I love the packaging because we all know I'm a packaging snob, so they definitely stood out to me. The burst of the blueberry flavor is delightful, striking that perfect balance without overwhelming your taste buds, especially for people like me who don't love overly sweet edibles. These gummies are on the big side, so I cut mine in half. I also love a good 5 mgs, so it was perfect for me. They're powdered sugar, not sticky at all, and zero hint of cannabis taste, so they get points for that. Now, I always keep it real, so here's the deal. If you're looking for an even more intense experience, you might want to explore other options. These edibles offer a slow and steady relaxation, like swaying in a hammock and gradually drifting off into dreamland. But if you're after something with a bit more punch, you might consider gummies infused with higher levels of CBN or melatonin. But overall, the flavor was there, and after taking them, I drifted off into a wonderful slumber. Next up, Heirloom Pillow Talk Gummies. I love edibles that come in a bag because I think they're easy to carry when you're on the go. Notably, the Heirloom Pillow Talk Gummies boast the claim of being fast-acting, just 15 minutes. I found that they kicked in around 45 minutes, but they're vegan, gluten-free, which obviously caught my attention. So these gummies are 2-to-1 with 10 milligrams of THC, 5 milligrams of CBN, and 3 milligrams of melatonin. I know folks are iffy on melatonin, but if you want to knock out hard at night like I do, you might enjoy these. Upon reading about them, I discovered that these gummies are produced by a New York family-owned and grown company that started out in 1911 called Beacon Skip. If you can get up to their campus in upstate New York, I highly recommend it. They also don't just produce cannabis products, but delicious cider, cold brew coffee, and small batch liquors. So these gummies melt in my mouth with sugar granules that add such a pleasant touch. There's just a hint of cannabis flavor, but the blueberry lavender flavor is on point. I took one around 10 p.m. and by 10:45, I was pretty much knocked out. Next, let's get into Cora's suggestions for a night out. Let's start with the strain from Flower House, RS11. I think that's short for Rainbow Sherbet, but it's only available at Gotham. So if you want to try it, you're gonna have to haul your cookies downtown. But for me, the exclusivity factor only amplifies their appeal. And in a world where true hybrids are increasingly rare, this particular strain effortlessly checked all the boxes for what I want in a hybrid experience. It strikes the perfect balance, it doesn't confine me to the couch or induce any jitters or anxious feelings. As someone who struggles with smoking sativa strains, I approached it with caution. However, I was pleasantly surprised by the harmonious equilibrium this strain offers. The aroma is fantastic, sweet, sharp in flavor, and the bud structure is great. In my opinion, this strain is a great choice for a day at the beach or whenever you want a surge of creativity. Its effects are invigorating without being overwhelming. That makes it ideal for those of us who are seeking a boost in inspiration or motivation. Loved it. Next up, let's talk about MFNY's Raspberry Parfait pre-rolls. And I gotta keep it 100 with you. I literally just tried them. So you are getting, again, firsthand feedback. But here's a little background on them. Marijuana Farms New York is a cultivator in the Hudson Valley. And besides growing flower, they also have an on-site lab where they formulate a range of THC products, including edibles, vape oil, and concentrates. So I gave the Raspberry Parfait pre-rolls a whirl. I took about 3 or 4 hits because, again, still working right off the bat. musky, definitely a berry flavor. I feel like I just had half of a glass of champagne. I could knock out some emails, I could go for a run. It's great for either newbies or lightweights because I don't feel overly buzzed. This pre-roll is perfect for a dinner and drinks, and I don't think you're gonna make it till 3 a.m., but it'll keep you riding through the night. Now on to Cora's last recommendations. I recently rekindled my love for tennis, so when Cora suggested Head & Heels Relief Tincture, I definitely got excited. With 300 milligrams of THC and 600 milligrams of CBD per bottle, which equates to approximately 10 milligrams THC and 20 mg CBD per dropper, this tincture seemed like something I'd absolutely want to try. One of the standout advantages for me is the precise dosing information on the package. Like, kudos to Head & Heel for recognizing the importance of accurate dosing. Tinctures can deliver a powerful impact, so controlling your dose is absolutely crucial. So I must admit that this product does have a more potent aroma than other tinctures. So if you're sensitive to strong cannabis scents, you might want to explore other options. Surprisingly, as someone who isn't particularly fond of robust cannabis flavors, I found this tincture really pleasant. In fact, the texture was reminiscent of a fancy olive oil that I was tempted to toast up a baguette and drizzle it on. Alrighty, the last product, full disclosure, I have been a fan of Tonic Soak and Soothe Bath Soak for quite some time. So when Cora recommended, I was like, yeah, duh, it's absolutely amazing. So this just, again, keeping 100. This is a full spectrum hemp extract, therapeutic grade essential oils. It's so true. After a run, after, my terrible games of tennis, I draw a bath. I dump a lot of this in. I think they offer subscription on this too, which I should probably sign up for because I go through so much of it. And the best part is not only does it work, but it just smells incredible. I don't even know what the notes are in here. I think there's like juniper, lavender oil, rosemary. It's absolutely delightful. And when you get out, you feel like a pile of Jell-O. With so many new brands out there in this market, there's a lot to learn. So this has been amazing. Of course, we'd love to hear what you think of these products too. So please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on At Home with House of Puff.